Hi, Short Girl Shells here. I'm looking to give a review of my 2021 Husqvarna TE250i. So I've had this bike for about 10 hours and it's starting to break in. So I thought I'd let you know what I think. A couple of dislikes to start with. This bike likes to warm up. You have to leave it on fast idle and you have to leave it on for quite some time. If you don't do this, you actually foul the spark plug. The brakes squeak as well. Hopefully this disappears with use. Not a deal breaker by any means, just a little annoying. Maybe. Fucking squeaky brake husky, what the hell's with that nonsense? I broke a radiator hose on this bike. Doing a gnarly hill climb, I slowed down and I ended up tipping it over and I bent the radiator hose. It was a day ender. I was leaking radiator fluid everywhere and we had to head back to the truck. Now the spark plug fouling and the radiator hose issue are known for 250 KTMs and Huskies. Hopefully they fix that one in the future. Let's get into some of the good things about this bike. So shocks and suspension. There are 3 different adjustments on this bike and I did play with them to set it up the way I like to ride, and since doing so, I gotta say I really like it. There's no deflection. It goes over the rocks and rough terrain and over logs really smoothly. It makes it feel easier because the shocks and suspension are so good. Another thing that stands out for this bike is the anti-vibration. You don't notice anything but the bike over the terrain. You don't feel any vibration from the engine in your hands or in the pegs. At the end of the day, you're a lot less tired or fatigued because you're not feeling that. Really love that anti-vibration. This bike likes to run fast, loves speed, really likes to go up those hills, second, third gear as fast as you can. It's very stable at high speeds. It's very well balanced. Can't say it's great at the lower speeds. Definitely takes a little bit more throttle and effort when you're in first to get up those hills. I like the fact that when I tip it over, I don't leak fuel, as you do with a carbureted engine. And I do tip it over, quite often as I can't touch the ground. The TPI on this bike is really smooth. Doesn't use a lot of fuel or injector oil as well. You don't end up with a lot of smoke out your tailpipe as you do with some other 2-strokes. Overall, I really like the bike after 10 hours and I would recommend it to anyone looking to do enduro riding or trail riding. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments and we'll get back to you. Thanks.